Yo, 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 your boy Mr. Beats back for another I Love Heroscape. And we're getting close to the end of the Age of Annihilation era. I mean, we kind of are, technically, story-wise, but next month we're going to get into Secret Citadel. But your boy still has a couple more things to get. I still got to get my Q11, some Deflectatrons, and I still gotta get my Vipers and my Elites. So, still got a couple more things to get. We're gonna try to get them before Secret Citadel comes out. Sadly, they pushed it back to the beginning of August, so like another week, like maybe 2 weeks back. So, I mean, that's whatever. It gives me a little bit more time, save some money to make my order. Still haven't done it yet, because I want to get that Isamu. But also, everybody gotta remember to mark the dates for the Gencon and all that, so you can get the heal for Fua, because I got a space for it right in my pirate army display cases. That's kind of what I've been doing a lot lately, getting things together for painting, and I've been putting together my Heroscape display cases because my stuff started getting stacked up, and I'm running out of like things like this and space for all my armies and all the like things I'm painting, and I got a giant Warhammer box now, so I'm like kind of painting individual Warhammer figures just to paint and stuff. You know, I still got a base, things like this that I did on my stream, painted up this whole Frost Giant and more from some D&D Scape. Later on, I'm gonna probably be having a stream where I start doing some washes on these things and some final touches and basing. And I've been just getting into crafting again and doing all kinds of fun arts and craft stuff, making my brain expand with all kinds of cool things, and also remembering a lot of things I used to do back in the day when I used to make Warhammer and stuff. And so I'm trying to bring it in to like my Heroscape hobby and my new hobby and stuff. And like, I love making display cases and or just displays in general. This is actually my first display case I put together. But displays, dioramas, I love just looking sometimes. Like, I'm one of those weird people that sometimes, yeah, I'd rather look and not touch. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love playing, I love doing all that stuff, but sometimes it looks really, really epic, and just the things people think of, I'm like, how did they even think of that? So, it's pretty cool. But today we did get a couple things that's a little, so I guess it's more accessory based. We got, so I cut off the side because I didn't want to have to, like, you know, have you guys listen to all that annoyingness. But I got dice tray, the official dice tray, and some dice. So we're gonna open this thing. Ooh, I dropped the dice now. Alright. So this is really, really cool. Just let me take the off. Has a dice tray with the map of Valhalla on it. So that's really, really cool. Has Utgar on the bottom. So a nice little cool dice tray. So we just clip them all together. And we got a tray. So that's really nice. The back. We got the Heroscape symbol. And these nice, sick Valhalla dice. Which is good, I get some nice dice. It's got all the symbols on all the sides. Attack and defense and stuff. And then the blade. So, it's about time I get some dice. My Age of Annihilation ones that I got, they're starting to rub off and look really, really ugly. And, you know, for all the battle reports and stuff that we're going to be doing very, very soon here that we're gearing up on. All this really nice accessories, you know, Renegade did a cool one. I love me some dice, I love rolling some dice. You know, it's really funny because that's how I get a lot of my friends that would probably never play this game or anything, or never heard of it. I get a lot of my friends into it. You know, because I'm like, hey, we're gonna roll a bunch of dice and all that stuff, and they really enjoy it, you know. Don't ever question the power of rolling some dice, guys. And And then, secondly, we got some more accessories, which we got the paint set. Ooh, look at that glare. Let me rip this off to see if it glares less. But yeah, we got the paint set because I was missing lots of primary colors. I wanted to get back into painting with, you know, the same set of stuff, of paints. And my goal is to kind of like, you know, hop around. Again, I already know a bunch about Citadel paints and all like the Warhammer paints is how they call it now. But I wanted to be able to hop around to figure out which paints go better with, you know, what style of miniature. Because I do a lot of other painting. I like to just paint any figures. Sometimes I like to just paint on canvas or anything like that. Just whatever my mood is. But we do love the mini painting. Sorry about that. My camera's been tripping, so you know we gotta invest in that too. See all the black on my hand from priming. But yeah, anyways, so we got this official Heroscape paint set. You know, they switched a lot of the names, and so it's gonna be weird kind of putting some of the names with the this paint set I got. So like they have a lot of different names. So I didn't really, you know, I don't really appreciate that part of it, but you know, I needed a ton of primary colors, so I wanted to start out with these, you know, I think they're the Fanatics, War Fanatics or whatever. So wanted to start with this set, and then wanted to go around. I do want to try Valhalla, and all kinds of stuff like that. And then, yeah, that was my mailbox for this week on that. There's gonna be a lot of other cool little knickknacks I'm gonna be getting. But in the meantime, guys, you know, don't be afraid to jump into all these painting streams. Like, there's a ton of people that have informative videos and stuff. Like my boy Heroscape, he's down there. He's painted one of my coolest models that I think I have in my thing, my Thoraxis Dragoon for me. I really loved his work with it. He's painting all the new stuff. We've seen Zetacron and all that good, and Sir Gilbert. It was insanely impressive watching him paint that. You know, he's doing a lot of good work and keeping super busy. He's always in Discord talking about what he's painting up for somebody. It's awesome. Also, boy TOV's down there as well. He paints all the time, every week actually, and it's really cool for the community. He has a lot of other people on. I go on there sometimes. The chat's all in there. We have a really cool community. We're all hanging out all the time. And the boy Billy Rager Cricksta, and the homie Warpig. That's a new friend I've been introduced to from that group. Really cool guy, and really welcoming man too. He does a lot of cool painting too, so check that out. He's always talking about applications and techniques, and all kinds of the brands. He's a good guy if you really want to get into the hobby. He's super versed and super knowledgeable, and has tried a lot of cool things. There's a lot of amazing things to show for it too. Like I really liked his Revenant Acolytes. Those look super sick. And there's a lot of minds that you can really see people's imagination in painting when it comes to Heroscape. Like Heroscape, everything used to come as is, and so nowadays, like, a little interesting seeing like what people like. If they don't like the actual painted model or the official, they can put their little own pizzazz on it. And sometimes those are the people at tournaments or at meetups and everything you meet, like, or you remember. And it's like, oh, they got this cool army, Hello Kitty themed army, or this bubblegum pop army, or like this horror army, or this gore army. So you can see a lot of really cool creative things that people like to do with their models. And I think that's really important. It was smart for Renegade to understand like that is a very big part of like the monetary part of being a miniature game company nowadays, because of the precedent that Warhammer has put together, and put out there. So I think it was really smart for them to be like, hey, we're gonna have unpainted, so you guys can paint it however you want. So they can sell some paints, you know, with that they're branded as, or they can sell the extra product to keep the revenue going, so we can get so much more Scape. Like, we've gotten so much this year, it's not even done. Secret of Citadel's coming out in like a month, and then Nostra's Nightmare already got previewed. Everybody's super excited about that. So the year's not even done. You know, I'm not really done yet collecting. We got a long way to go till we can, you know, close the cases and be like, all right, we're chilling. But we got a long way to go too. We got a lot of ideas, cool things we want with our armies and our games. Started campaigns, developing the Mediascape page, and also just developing the community over here in Fresburg, California. Fresno. It happened again. I don't know what's going on. I think I got ghosts or something. Or all these guys are conjuring spirits because they hear me talking about them. But whatever it is, yeah. Over here in Fresno, yeah, we're trying to cultivate a little bit of community, get stuff going. You know, collection's getting bigger, so a lot of people got options if they come and hang out and play. You guys see this or anything like that, you're probably on my social media, but, you know, throw it out there. I want to make it as big as possible. You know what I mean? I want to be playing Heroscape every week. Yeah, to have everybody playing every week. Sorry, we're gonna try to finish this before my camera or something explodes. So I don't know what's going on with my camera today, but thank you guys for watching. If you guys got this far, remember all those names I talked about in this video, the links are down here in the description. If you guys want to go play Heroscape or learn more about it, we got Renegades linked down there. Has scenarios, painting guides, all that really good stuff for you guys. And yeah, we're gonna be getting some new models coming in very soon. But other than that, guys, thank you guys for stopping by. We're almost there to Secret Citadel, and we're almost there out of the Age of Annihilation. But keep on scaping, keep on going, and grow that community, guys.